There's the base marker. I need to make it yellow. I always make the base markers yellow. There we go. This is easier to see in the water. So I got my base marker. I need one more freaking silver. Ooh, yeah, here we go. Please be silver. Oh my lord. The game really loves to screw with me. I need silver, not gold, not lithium, not diamonds. Silver. Oh, hello. First message. Cool.
What are you?
I like that. They improved the first message. It used to be very, like, blurry and unclear what it was. Now they made it a little bit more better to see. Ooh, Cyclops part. I need that. Oh, of course, I don't have the thing. I need to switch out the battery. Let me go there. Let me go on the floating islands. Oh, please give me a diamond. I need it for laser cutter. Thank you. Got that done. Oh, thank you, silver. Screw the uranite. Thank you. I can build both things now. Great. Propulsion gun and laser cutter. Here I come. I like the. Here's some of the floating islands. They float with these giant. Oh, what were they called? Oh my god, I'm blanking out on them. Oh freak! Take that battery out, please. At least you could scan these. Oh no, I'm out of space. Shoot. I hate this. I really do. It's just like I have to drop something to put the battery in there. Jeez. Yeah, the floaters. That's what they were called. I hate that. Micromanaging the batteries is like the worst thing in the game because there's no way to like say, oh, I want to steal the battery from this this item like the Sea Glide. I want to take the battery out of this and go to this menu and then find the battery in the thing and then auto do it. It doesn't let you do that. Oh, gastropods. They shoot out a lot of stuff that's poisonous. See? They sensed you, so they start throwing out that gas. The gas is actually useful because you need to make it torpedoes out of that gas. You don't have to worry about the batteries being dead in the recipes. It will use a dead battery. Play message.
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now. We have a landing site for you that's, well, it's better than the alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates. It'll take us a couple of days to align our orbit. We should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers for the weather holds. Don't leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
Alright, so I need the wiring kit for you. Laser cutter needs diamond. I have one. I can build everything. I have another cave sulfur here. And I'm full in inventory, of course. Wiring kit. I still haven't changed the correct model. Propulsion gun. Here we go. It's a non-lethal weapon, but it's a cool weapon nonetheless. Let me make some food. I need to get this water. There we're good on that. I just need to get regular food. I'll use the propulsion gun as an example for food. I'll put it in inventory. Fuck here. First time use. I like the new animation. Now, I'll show you what it can do. See? Grab. It helps you scan if you need it, but it's mainly there to grab, so you can just quickly grab stuff, but it's also used to ward off enemies. I can show you, for example. And you can do this. Throw it away. What do I need? The laser cutter needs the cave sulfur and the battery. Okay. I can totally make a battery. Oh, I already have one in there. Cave sulfur, need the 2. I just need to make a battery, so I just gotta get some acid. There we go. Tools. Laser cutter, super important tool. Always gotta have it. I usually just make at most 2 in the game. You don't need more than that. Just for the sake of, oh, I can leave one in the base and then one in the vehicle. Oh, what did I unlock? Oh yeah, the power transfer item. These are important. This is where you extend your power. So say you have like solar panels like above water and your base is like 200 meters down in the water. The power transmitters will transmit the power from the solar panels all the way to your base. You just have to place them on walls or floors. Now the Sunbeam clock that you can see is this is like the first attempt to leave the planet being rescued. by these people, and you don't have to worry about missing the time. You could be doing something else underwater, out of the way, it doesn't matter. It will not make you lose the game or whatever. It's part of the story, but it's not important if you see it or don't. Oh, put that on. But this is how you naturally find the mountain island naturally in the game if you never, like, the first time playing it, because you won't know the mountain island's over there. So the Sunbeam landing site gives you the clue. So right now I'm going to head to the Aurora and go inside the Aurora. It's difficult to traverse the ship, but it's not, like, hard. You just have to have fire extinguishers, the propulsion gun, and some health packs because you can kill yourself. Because either you step in the fire, it didn't go out, because sometimes the fire extinguisher is stupid. Oh, I better save before I go, because they made it a little bit harder to get into the Aurora. You can get yourself killed. And I will actually show you what's making those roaring noises, and you normally don't want to see that. Unless you have the submarine, and then you're okay, kind of okay. You can deal with it, but if you're in the little sea moth, which is the main, like, super fast vehicle in the game, or yourself, you're kind of screwed. You do not want to see this animal ever. There he is. You can kind of see him there. I might kill myself this way, though. There's Mr. Happy. Everyone likes calling him Mr. Happy. Yeah, they made him really close. He used to not be this close, but they made it a little closer. You can actually swim into the ship and kill you if you're not paying attention. They also redesigned the way the ship was. It was a little bit easier to get into the ship. Now it's a little bit harder, but it's more cleaner because it was kind of all spread around. But it's pretty nice seeing the ship ruined. There we go. See all the decks and all the crap. What's annoying is that you think, oh, the front of the ship is like, you know, it fell off and stuff. No, it's not down there. It was blown to pieces, so you don't see the front of the ship. It's just all over the place. Now be careful of the fire.
Warning, ship's structural integrity is low. Fire suppression equipment and laser cutters may be required.
Free batteries, which is great. Like I said, you get free batteries here. But think of this as like times 20 when you first played the game. It was just like ridiculous they gave you so many batteries. Free water. Cool. Don't waste it if you don't need it, because you can clear them.
Scans show the digestive tracts of nearby life forms contain human tissues.
Oh, good, I found the light. You can use these lights in the game later. No, I want the scanner. Oh, it's not powered. Alright, I'll just take out the... Doesn't matter. Yeah, these phone lights. Oh, screw you.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, no, I'm going the right way. Oh, here was a stupid thing. There used to be a issue. Oh, you do see the ship's brand new at the start of the game. It doesn't blow up at the beginning. It blows up at like 20, 30 minutes into the game when you first start. There used to be a bug with this piece of metal where you'd fall through, and I've died many, many times. Free med pack, great, thanks. Free fire extinguisher. Med kit. You don't have to go nuts with the fire extinguisher. You're okay. Oh, I have a lot of med packs. Like this, you can kind of just go through. You don't have to worry about it.
Integrating new PDA data.
You do need the fire.
Aurora systems are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data.
Yeah. See what I mean by you think it's fine and then it's not. Oh, here we go. Trash can. This is how you get rid of your items. Data terminal.
Blueprint acquired.
Free battery over there. You can easily miss it.
Integrating
I'll just use this. I'll just get the battery and I'll put it into the thingy-jig. No. R. Thank you. There we go. You also get posters in the game. Like here's a poster right now.
Integrate
Do I have
new
space for
PDA
it?
data.
I do. I don't want to drop anything, but okay, I'll just use the water. See, free poster. You get a whole bunch of these posters. There's a couple variants as well. This is the only place you really need the propulsion gun for. This is the only thing that was is obstructing you to go through the ship. Early versions of the game, you were able to walk around it and go through the fire and then jump bypassing it. But they made sure that that fire up there instantly kills you. You don't use a lot of power if you hold it, but if you shoot it, you use a lot of power. But you can just drop it and you'll save your battery. So in this case, you don't have to hurt anything, so just do that. This saves, so if you come back to the ship later, these will not go back into position, so you're okay. The ship is way better. In the early version, the ship was not really that good. It wasn't designed well. It also used the inventory's full.
Scans of damage to the Aurora do not match any known offensive technologies.
I'm gonna sacrifice that. You can pick these up later. You don't lose like items that you drop in here. You can go back and pick them up. They stay. Oh yeah. What was the passcode? I know I have it in the data banks. Oh, here it is. Cargo bay code 14. That's what it was. There we go. That was stupid. Sometimes you find very useful parts in here. Other times you don't, like Cyclops. Here we go. Cyclops part. Need that. There we go.
New blueprint acquired.
It's a little laggy here. They still haven't optimized it that
Integrating
well.
new PDA data.
Probably can't. There's just so much junk inside the ship that it just lags. What's cool is that in the older version of the game, it used to use the map's water level. It used to be in here too. But it never looked good, and it was always wonky. So they actually made a custom water level for the ship. So now it's no longer stupid. Some water? Oh, yeah, you need these bloodsuckers. I need to scan them first. No, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. There we go. This is where you need the scanner still. I just need to, not to get the propulsion gun. There we go. So I got it. One of the worst things about the game is that you used to not be able to build fire extinguishers. So you were kind of screwed if you just wasted it. Now this is the area that's leaking the radiation. We have to repair it.
Warning,
that's our goal.
Local radiation at maximum tolerable level.
I'll cut the door off, so I'll show you how it looks like. No, they still didn't fix the misalignment issue. I can do some of the story in here at least. I don't have to. I don't have to fix the drive core right now. Let's get some more PDA information.
Integrating new PDA data.
I'll just use the first aid kit I have here, so I'll just grab it again. There you go. Yeah, you can get some air from there. There's a battery in here, I think. Oh no, there's water. We'll use this. I'll grab you. PDA. Give me information.
Integrating new PDA data.
See, I knew I forgot a battery. Yep. I knew I didn't get everything in the room. Alright. I think I have everything now. Let me just we're checking all the rooms. I've noticed that they don't have the funny little photo of the girl on the lockers anymore. Did they remove it in the final version of the game? Or am I just not seeing it? Okay, let's head back to the drive. Nope, not that way. Drive room. Let's go to the drive room, and I'll try to repair all the equipment in it. Okay, I need to get the repair tool selected. Oh, that was weird. Alright, now this area is kind of tricky because you get annoyed. Repairing is not hard. You just simply aim and repair and find these little, damaged parts.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
In the early versions of the games, it didn't actually tell you how many breaches were left. It just told you that you
Breach
fixed
repaired.
something, and that was it.
Further breaches detected.
Here is annoying because there's a lot of those stupid suckers in here, so you have to deal with them first. They instantly die if you do the grapple thing, so you're okay with that. I always thought it was weird that the water wasn't like discolored or something, because I mean, these are radioactive engines. Shouldn't the water change something? Oh, hi, Smug. Get rid of the fire that way. You know, that would probably work if the Aurora finished sinking down. I do like these engines. Most of them are hidden usually on the bottom part of the reactors.
Containment breach repaired.
In the older versions of the game,
Containment
they used to
breach
not
repaired.
spark, so it was much more
Further
difficult to find them.
breaches detected.
I need some obviously. Yeah, there's an unfortunate glitch in the game where sometimes it will not trigger the 30-second warning. I don't know why. It's been in the game since the very beginning. The 30-second warning will just not sound.
Drive core breach sealed. Radiation levels decreasing.
Oh yeah, there's one more thing I gotta get. We finally sealed the reactors. Now, unfortunately, you cannot take your radiation suit off here right now. You have to wait one in-game day, just one more cycle of the planet, and then the radiation will be cleared. Okay. Here we go. Got Cyclops efficiency module.
Acquired.
Basically, this reduces the power consumption in the Cyclops submarine. Alright, since we got the drive core finished, we'll go and explore the other portions of the ship. Next, I will probably head to the Seamoth Bay. Yep, we have to do repairs. If you missed like the Seamoth parts, this is a perfect way to, you know, get parts if you just didn't get the ones from outside. I'll just put this over here for now. I clear it regardless because I don't want to like get confused. There's also another free module here.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh yes, yes, I have it.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I think that's all you get in this room.
Integrating new PDA data.
I assume if you didn't have any of the tables scanned before, you could probably unlock the blueprint from here as well. Alright, let's head to the Prawn Room, which is the main core area that you go in here for. This is a kind of an annoying area because it's very confusing. It's like a weird maze, so you get lost very easily. You don't have to technically use the fire extinguisher here. You could just repair the door without doing it, but I do it regardless. Alright, here's the main, one of the...
Calorie intake recommended.
Oh yes, I forgot, I'm low on that.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I'll save here just in case.
Picking up a faint black box signature originating on the other side of the hull breach in this room.
Now that tip was so useful for most people because in order to get the data entry for what happened to the Aurora, it's in a special room that you have to go underneath this deck and go around a couple of corners to get to it. I found it luckily by just happenstance because I was exploring, but most people didn't know it existed in the game. Get these out of the way. Now, this is where you get your second vehicle blueprint information. And there's one right there that you can scan over here. Best thing to do is stand on this beam if you get onto it, or just go directly below it. There you go. It takes 4 pieces, I think. Yep, 4 pieces. That's one. Now there's 3 more here. You can get this one easily. That's number 2. Problem is, sometimes the fire can cause issues with the scan, so if you can't get into like the areas like this, like to get closer, go to the top, because you have to go to the top anyway, because there's more stuff to scan in the upper area. Try not to burn yourself. There we go. See? It's right there. And you unlock the prawn suit. This is like the second most important vehicle in the entire game. You must use this in order to complete the game. I'll just use this up. A bar table. There's the cat poster I was talking about earlier.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, yes, the counter, I forgot.
Integrating new PDA data.
Here's the fire extinguisher. Here's the poster. Oh, command chair.
New blueprint acquired.
You can cook in the fire. That would be actually good. Here's a single wall shelf and the vending machine. This does dispense
New
food,
blueprint acquired.
so you can use it to get a little bit of nutrients from it. You don't, like I said, you don't really have to take out all the fires, but if you want to, you can. There's nothing. This place has a whole bunch of food. Here's nutrition block. This gives you the most out of everything. See, instantly feels. That's why I didn't have to worry about food. Is that yeah, here we go. Is there everything else? Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we got that. And we have more locker rooms to worry about. I can finally get a bed. Like this way? Yeah, this way. Here, see, here are the beds. This is the easiest way to get your bed scans. There's other locations in the game where you could get a bed scan. And there's also multiple versions of the bed, so you don't have to, you'll find different ones. Like this is the single bed. You also have carry bags. Okay, so what do I don't want? I can drop the med pack. I want to get a free carry bag. This can hold items. It holds basically the same amount that you have in your inventory, so it's 4x4. You don't get like a bonus of item holding. But it's a nice little decorative piece. Oh, here's the picture of the girl. Oh, was it? I thought it was gone. Alright, so this room is done, right? Yeah, okay, let's check the other rooms. Yes, you need a passcode for this room. You need a passcode for this room. They finally named this the Captain Quarters. This we have to go back to later on.
Integrating new PDA data.
There's another oh, inventory's full. Yeah. I know. I'll just use the water up. That's okay. There we go. Alternate prawn suit poster. Did I have the code in there? Yeah, 1869. That's what it was. There we go. This one is cool. You get a nice little blue cap. These are all decoratives. Here's another basic double bed. This is a larger version of the bed. And then there's a second version of this bed as well, which is kind of harder to find.
New blueprint acquired.
I can drop one fire extinguisher. That's important.
Integrating
Oh,
new
stuffed
PDA
animal.
data.
Nope, nope. Stuffed animal's more important. I don't want to drop that. I will drop this fire extinguisher as well. Give me that stuffed animal. Here's the wall shell to scan.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh yeah, cabin 7. Hang on, I need to do this. Forgot.
Integrating new PDA data.
I think there's all left is that battery. Oh yeah, here. Oh yeah, 2 batteries. Great. It's because I have the breather and that's wasting space. Okay, I'll just drop these. The health packs are not important. Batteries are important currently. I know. I'll use the disinfectant I have currently. I'll just pick this one up. Alright, perfect. It's not hard to get to the black box, but you could get yourself killed if you're not, like, if you're unfamiliar with the over here. It's a little tricky to get through this, but you can do it. Let's see, there's a little access hole here, sunken area. You have to have the repair tool or the laser cutter, because there's damaged bulkheads. I'm assuming this was a power generation room, like batteries. There's the black box console. There you go. This tells you exactly what happened right before the crash.
PDA data.
Come on, come on. You can get yourself killed here as well, especially if you haven't upgraded your oxygen. Oh, new people usually will not have the... 135 oxygen, you'll usually have maybe 80. So some people can get screwed here. Oh yeah, there's I need to find the exit code. You can get electrocuted if you touch these, so just be careful.
Integrating new PDA data.
I think that's the one that gives me the code. You can enter the code in two sides, here or over there, doesn't matter. Okay, here we go. Open, please. Thank you. More data.
New blueprint.
These things you can actually pick up as well, these items. These are just little fun little things that you can decorate your base.
On your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated.
Good. Anything that was corrupted in the PDA just got cleared and fixed. Unfortunately, I don't have any space to do this. So I'll just leave them here for now and pick them up later. But you can get multiple times these, like this microscope and stuff. Oh, I'm at 30 seconds of oxygen. Luckily, we have here. Alright, good. It just loops around. See? We just looped around. Yeah, you have to go through this, I forgot. How much fire extinguisher do I have? Well, that's good enough. Don't aimlessly shoot it. Try to... See, this is annoying. I'm heading toward the shortcut exit. There's two ways to enter the Aurora. Here's the second way. Oh, there's another battery. What can I use without wasting? Oh man, I really, there's nothing I want to throw out except the fire extinguisher. So I'll throw out the fire extinguisher. Because, you know, we have more fire extinguishers, doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. Get this out of the way, please. This will stay clear no matter what. Once you clear it, you're good. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. There we go. And that's pretty much it for the Aurora for now. You do have to go back to it later, like I said. Now that I have the prawn suit and most of the equipment from the Aurora, I am going to continue building my base, and I have a good idea of how I want to do it. So I'll head there right now. Alright, here we are at the Sunbeam landing site. We have around 2 minutes until the Sunbeam comes down. They're going to attempt to rescue us, and this is the best view of what happens to the Sunbeam. But you can actually pretty much see this anywhere in the main overworld of the map. You can see it at the life pod, you can see it on the Aurora, you can see it on the mountain, you can see it on the second island in the back. And it's actually better to see it from further away, but here you get the most effect of it because you see not only the Sunbeam approaching, you also see the weapons platform. I'm glad it's daylight. In nighttime, it looks really cool when you see the Sunbeam approach, but I prefer it usually day. But a lot of times whenever I get the Sunbeam, it usually comes at dusk time. So hopefully it comes in without the sun fully setting. There's only probably a few more minutes left.
Survivor, we see you. Man, I don't know how you held out down there. We broke an atmosphere, and we're descending towards the landing site. Is that a building down there? What do you mean you can't identify it? Hold on. No turning back now. Positions, everyone. Touching down in 10, 9, 8. It's coming from the building? Change course. Set thrusters to full.
Unfortunately, there's no, so far currently, no alternate ending where you can save the Sunbeam and successfully make it land. The only thing I really hate is that you don't get any, like, item drops. Like how the Aurora crashes and we have a whole bunch of wreckages. No new additional wreckages appear when the Sunbeam gets destroyed. Now I want to see if they actually fixed the weird issue they had during early access. At some point or another, the weapon's supposed to simply go offline and return to its idle up position. But later times when we return to the island, it goes to its shutdown position, which is a mistake because you're supposed to do that at the end of the game. So right now it should go to the... Yep, it goes right back up, so hopefully it stays in this position. That's it for the weapons platform. There's nothing else for the gun can do currently until you get near the end of the game.